Okay. Just continue on from where we left off. Hopefully the game doesn't crash or anything. So yeah, that previous part's like 9 minutes. For that I apologise, but I'm fairly paranoid of crashing and blue screening and whatnot. Also, I joked about like the Ionian Islands. Somehow this textile mill is still here, despite the fact that it's not made anything in the 10 years it's been around. So last year we made 3.4 million, which is actually still really good. This train still hasn't made it to Patrai. I'm probably going to get rid of this train as soon as it arrives in Patrai, because it's just going to take ages and make like no money at all. I think that's in... I hope that's going to be enough in terms of maintenance and service. Guess we'll find out. Are there any weapons around? 0.7 of a load. It's taking its time. Jesus Christ. At least the factory itself is actually making a small profit. Missolonghi still has logs, but obviously it's just such a long time. And obviously suspension bridges are still unavailable. Yeah. I feel like most of my trains now should probably have dining cars, because we make quite a lot of money from Express. Which reminds me, how are just General Industries doing? They're all doing really good. Oh, brewery? Brewery upgraded, okay. This Athens hotel is making a fortune. This hotel in Kalamata is making even more of a fortune. So if we actually sort it by A to Z, this Kalamata and Athens hotel, they're my best hotels. This is a hotel in Marousi near Marathon, that's making good money. In fact, all the hotels are doing good. Oh, except this one. In Megara. In fact, yeah, these are all costing us money, so we could possibly just bulldoze these. But the thing is the amount that they're losing us is really not a lot, so I might as well just keep them. Because then if they do turn a profit... Are there any of my anything of my industries that are just like... No, none of my industries are costing us like 100,000 a year or anything. In which case, I'd definitely sell them. So all the main industries are making profit, which is good. And kind of to be expected. Right, has that Patrai train made it yet? Because it's been like... No, it's literally about... I'd say it's more than halfway there. But just think, once I built this suspension bridge, and obviously it's going to be very expensive, I could build it here, which would probably be the most sensible place. Alternative would be I build it like here, but I don't really want a train to go from Patrai to Salona, now that I'm not going from Patrai to Larissa. So if I built it here, okay, it's quite wide and it's going to be quite expensive, but it's going to cut off so much distance. Look at how short that Patrai... Once you actually... Patrai Missolonghi is not any distance at all, that's just across the suspension bridge. And then Missolonghi to Arta is like no distance at all, compared to the alternative. Right. We've got a lot of cash It's still only 0.6 of a load, which makes me think that a load is being hauled out of Petrai, or it's being used somewhere else. But I don't see it anywhere. No, according to this, the only place with weapons is Petrai, but I'm fairly sure that we've just lost 0.1 of a load. Right, so we really could do with more lumber, logs, and just general weapons producing buildings. There is this lumber mill. I'm gonna buy this lumber mill. I also kind of want to buy this brewery. Could do show off some stock. At $50 a share, my stock would be worth 6.1 million. So it would cost me like 1 million in net worth, so yeah. So with this lumber mill, logs. Problem is, this log building, or log camps I should say, are kind of just all over the place. And there's quite a lot of logs in Macedonia, but obviously we don't have access. Like, here and here, but obviously it's still like out in the countryside. Monastir would be great for a lumber mill. But obviously I don't have access to Macedonia, so... Or Macedonia. Aye. Could connect to Farsala, where there is a very profitable textile mill. That I'm actually going to buy. Also kinda wants an upgrade. So it's suspended the dividend, because we have no money. Okay, the Petrai train still hasn't made it, and it's been like 2 years. Electric plants appeared for the first time near Athens. Okay. They are annoyed with us. Even though we actually made more money last year than we did the year before. So that demands oil. There is actually oil on the map. Where's that coming from then? Ah, okay, the port supplies oil, which is then just going to be used by the electric plant. So that electric plant might actually make money. Probably won't, because electric plants rarely make money. And I've also just noticed that the reason it doesn't demand coal is because there's no coal and iron on the entire map. Which is also why we can't build steel mills. As I've explained before. Now there's only 0.4 loads! What is going on? This damn barracks! It's eating up all my weapons! Ah! Do I demolish the barracks, or is that stupid? I could actually demolish the barracks. Okay, this weapons factory is no longer really making us money. I could sell the weapons factory, but that's a bit dumb. Herein lies the problem, is I don't really want to build a weapons factory where there's already a pre-existing barracks. But the only places with steel are Petrai and Piraeus. Like, they're the only places I can get steel. Oh, and Thessaloniki, but obviously that's already in Macedonia. My god. How are you going to do this? Right, there is steel in Athens. This would just be so much easier if I could, like... If it was munitions, and it was just about steel, because there's no lumber. What's that about? Right, I think realistically at this point I can either destroy this barracks, but then obviously we lose the troops. But I don't know how much of a problem that would be. Because I don't think there's any other goal that's going to be like, deliver troops. On the other hand, maybe the problem isn't so much that this is eating the weapons, because this would only haul... It only eats one weapon load a year. So the problem is not really so much the barracks, it's just that we're not producing enough weapons. Despite the fact there's plenty of steel, there's only a bit of lumber. So Volos, Larissa and Trikala have lumber. Volos, Trikala and Larissa. But then that's all in Thessaly anyway. Yes, this is not good. Pyrgos. Where is Pyrgos? That's there. What's that got lumber for? What? Why is Pyrgos lumber? I can't haul it to Petrai because it's not the same. It's not profitable. Well, this isn't good. Boom times! Right, that's good. So, we had economic boom fading, and now we're back in a boom. So we went from boom to... So, basically like a double boom. Where is that Petrai train? It's still not made it. It's been like 3 years. Okay, it would have actually taken less time if I made it high priority, but... Ah, the S3! Okay, let's get rid of this train that's finally arrived. So the S3... Average, outstanding, acceptable. Right, so it's faster, and it's better on hills than the Duke. But passengers don't like it as much, and it's more expensive to buy and more expensive to maintain. But for freight, it is better in every way, and it is faster. Higher top speed, higher speed on hills. It's just better. But for freight... So let's actually upgrade this train. So just upgrade like some of my freight trains to S3s. To be fair, we don't really have a lot of freight trains because most of my trains are kind of mixed or passenger. Because most of our money actually comes from passengers, so we don't have a lot of trains that are just kind of freight trains. Right. Okay, still only got .2 weapons. Ay ay ay. I don't think we're going to do this. The weapons just aren't being made. Also, 30 loads of passengers in Athens. Jesus Christ. But I am going to buy this munitions factory, which also actually desperately wants an upgrade. I'm also going to double up round Petrai, because even though it's probably not that congested, it still kind of helps. I don't know what to do. I either destroy the back. Yeah, it is. See, it's kind of got to go, but I'm going to get rid of it. See ya. Saying that, I don't think this. Yeah, the furniture factory, thankfully, isn't eating any of my lumber. The state has gone bankrupt. The government was forced to declare national insolvency as the national treasury falls to an all-time low. The economy is bound to suffer heavily. Ah, so we've gone to a recession. So we were in an economic boom and now we're in a recession. Okay. A country in bankruptcy is also a great opportunity for greedy industrialists to get richer. Yes, that's an opportunity for you. Win a victory point by reaching a personal net worth of 7.5 million within the next 7 years. Well, this is not 15 million, but it was 7.5 million before the crash. Wow, okay, so... Ooh, speed record. So, yeah, so basically we need to double our net worth by 1900. And somehow get 5 loads of weapons to Thessaly by 1900. Yeah. Does it have to be... Does it have to be 7.5 million at any point, or does it have to be 7.5 million at 1900? Because I'm just thinking, if I did like a big buyback of stock, I'm guessing that wouldn't be sufficient. So $2 a share. 126,000. $2 a share. We're getting 252,000. Yeah, I can't raise it anymore. Okay, so weapons are being produced. They're just not being hauled. Also, troops are still in Petrai, but they're not being produced, so maybe they'll start to disappear. Yeah, I've got to sell this, surely. It's just not making money. So how the fuck am I going to do this? In theory, this furniture factory should be eating the lumber. I don't know why it isn't. One lumber into one furniture, so it would be profitable. I don't know why that's not working then. Right. So we're going to need a new weapons factory somewhere. But realistically, I don't know where. So cities we've not yet connected to. Methoni, these 3, which I could well connect to, but there's not really anything here. An unprofitable meat plant in Cramdy. Unprofitable brewery in Nafplion. Argos is just like 3 houses. Calavrita. There was a logging camp here somewhere, but it's just disappeared. Maybe I should have bought it when I could have done, but it wasn't profitable and I didn't realise that I would need it, so... annoying. How's that electric plant doing? Right, so it's consuming the oil, but it's not making enough money or enough electricity to be profitable. Unprofitable brewery. Can't upgrade the station in Piraeus. Not that we actually need to, because everything's covered by the stations anyway. Lefsine is actually growing a bit, not much, but ooh, a distillery. Doesn't seem profitable enough. Lefsine is growing slowly. Piraeus and Athens have basically just become one city in themselves, which I kind of expected, and I think it probably happened ages ago. Could buy that meat plant. Marousi is growing slowly. Marathon is very big now. Yeah, I think we're going to fail this weapons goal. I'm hoping we can still do the net worth goal. Achieve 7.5 million net worth before 1901. It sounds like it could just be at any point and then you get the victory point, but I'm guessing what it means is it has to be 7.5 million at 1901, which once we get out of the recession, the stock price will bump back up and we should get 7.5 million. I suppose an advantage is that because the share price is so low, it means that these dividends allow me to buy more shares. Yeah, the weapons factory was never going to make any money. The lumber mill, on the other hand, is not making enough money for an upgrade, and it's barely making profit as it is. Great. Where are these logs coming from, just out of interest? They're coming from Arta. That's a bit odd. Ah, okay. So... Yeah, I don't see any solution to this. I'm still going to build the suspension bridge between Patrai and Missolonghi. Yeah, I've reduced the dividend, that's fine. Economy's back on track, that's good. Hopefully the share price will start bumping back up. Could do a stock buyback. I kind of need it. The thing is it's $35 at the moment, or 34. I kind of need it to be. Wow, that recession hit us hard. We did not make any money last year. Yeah, I kind of need the share price to be like $50, $60. Something like that. And dividends will help, and obviously the economy being in prosperity, or boom, or even... Normal's okay, but I could do the prosperity. Okay, so it's already up to 5 million. I just don't see how this is doable. Maybe if I started work on it earlier, or maybe if I got a better seed. Because I don't know, maybe I got unlucky with the seed. Or maybe if I just started work on it earlier, it would have been possible. I don't know. Right. So I should now be able to build suspension bridges. We can, that's good. So how much is this suspension bridge going to cost? Assuming it lets me build such a thing. About 3 million. Oops. Okay. Well, that's odd. It's letting me build a regular bridge. Like, right now. Not even a suspension bridge. For some reason that didn't build. Is it actually going to let me build a bridge? Like, not even a suspension bridge. If I can get away with just a regular bridge... I'm fairly sure that's a bug in the game, but I've read about this, that with iron bridges it is possible to sometimes be able to build just a regular iron bridge rather than a suspension bridge. But... if I wanted a suspension bridge, it would cost about $3 million. I kind of want to build one like here, but it's seemingly not letting me. Yeah. It is. It's awkward. Issuing stock at this point is not an option. I might just do a bot. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy back some stock. Because we need that share price to go up. So let's reduce the dividend because we don't have any money. We just need the company to make money. Yeah, suspension bridge is now available. Just out of interest, for absolute laughs, how much would it be for a suspension bridge to here? Wow, okay, so including track and station, it would be like 5 million to connect Zakynthos to Andravida. Which, considering there's like nothing there anyway, kind of pointless. Right, let's bump up the dividend again. I'm kind of surprised the company's not doing so good. Like, really needs to be making more money. Yeah, it's not. It's just. I don't actually know what is eating the weapons now because I demolished the barracks. As far as I can tell, the weapons aren't being hauled. So it is a bit bizarre, that. It reduces the dividend again. Paper mill has appeared in Petrai. Christian Crete rises again against the Ottomans. Following the enactment of martial law on the island of the Ottomans, Cretan Greeks chose the path of insurgency again. So the share price is now $40. Realistically, this paper mill is not going to make any money because places that supply logs supply pulpwood, and therefore there's like basically no pulpwood. It's going to be a while before I get my suspension bridge, unfortunately. Ooh, Tibai actually has some logs. You what? Tibai has logs? Right, well let's build a fucking lumber mill in Tibai. Take out the last bond. Which actually it's 9%. So it slightly raises the interest rate. Where are these logs coming from? I suppose they're just slowly making their way from Lividostro. Right, make the lumber. We've got 5 years to get these weapons. Aye, aye, aye. Share price took another hit. The company's not making any money anymore, and I don't know why. I suppose, I don't know. some of my industry is not making money. Ooh. Okay. Random fruit orchard in. It's not making any money. Lumber mill is freshly built, so that's okay. In terms of trains. That's a brand new train, so. And then if we get lumber going to Athens, then maybe we'll build a weapons factory in Athens? Actually, I suppose that doesn't make much sense because there's weapons factory already in Patrai, so. To buy to Patrai, but it's still a heckin' long way. It'd be easier to actually just do it in Athens. But then obviously we've got to build another weapons factory. There's just no winning, is there? Why is the share price so low? Company's just not doing well. The economy is in a normal state, but the company is not. Okay, growing prosperity. But the company is just not making enough money to drive up the share price. This is really annoying. Right, get that dividend up. Boom up this share price. Another share. Right, I think I've basically all but given up on this weapons thing and just concentrate all our efforts on everything else. Like trying to get 7.5 million net worth. The region of Thessaly will see most of the fighting in the coming Greek-Turkish war. The Ottoman Empire has around 90,000 men near the border, and there are 2 Greek divisions in the region, amounting to 50,000 soldiers. While combats are in place, your company will not have access to the region, and no commercial trains will be allowed. What? Greece declares war. Public outrage against the Ottomans is loud as never before. Prime Minister Deligiannis sees fit to declare war in protection of our Cretan brothers. So we just lost access to Thessaly? What? How long is this war gonna last? So, I mean, that actually gives us even less time to haul the weapons. Have I actually just lost some trains in that as well? Or are they just, like, stopped? And it says, like, can't reach next station or something. So train's crashed. Okay. I want to say I've actually... Okay, the train is still going in Thessaly, but it's not hauling anything, which I find a bit odd. Well, that's a bit bizarre. Again, bump up the dividend. Do another stock buyback. Random fruit orchards keep appearing. So they've reduced the dividend even further. We are in economic prosperity. Don't need the share price to go up that much more, and we have got 7.5 million. Wow. And now it's saying can't reach next station. So these trains are just trapped in Thessaly. Which is going to hurt me even more because I've got a load of trains that can't do anything. So hopefully this doesn't last very long. Boom time's ahead, now that is good. Ah, Jesus. Right, we're going to hit the 7.5 million goal. Assuming this boom lasts so we don't get like a depression or some shit. But yeah, this company is not doing so good. Ceasefire agreed. The valiant Greek army found itself under-equipped and outnumbered in Thessaly. As the Turkish forces entered Volos, King George agrees to a ceasefire. Fair enough. So, we still don't have access to Thessaly. Short Greek-Turkish war resulted in a territorial stalemate in the mainland, give or take small adjustments, which means Thessaly is again open to your business. Thank fuck! However, the Greek state was forced to pay heavy reparations, which is another big blow on the economy. God damn it! Crete, on the other side, has won its autonomy after 50 years of continued revolts. So we have access to Thessaly, which is good, but unfortunately we're in economic recession. But fortunately, my share price hasn't dropped at all. Wait. What? Yes, it has. Oh, god damn it. I just want to win this scenario. Jesus Christ. Because if we fail this as well, we have to do everything else to get the gold. Alright. So, we're in economic recession. Company is making money, just not enough for my liking. Why are my industries not making much money anymore? I mean, they are, but I think the trains just themselves aren't making enough money. This lumber mill's making money, which is good. Haul lumber to, like, Athens or something, to buy to Athens. And that's quite a short distance as well, which is quite useful. Unfortunately, it's only hauling one and a bit loads of lumber and, like, nothing else. Like, not any passengers or anything. It's also a bit pointless because we don't have any, like, weapons factory in Athens. And even if we did, we've only got like 3 years to do it, so... Yeah, there's that. Pooh. Right, so I still need like 2 million net worth, and I don't know how I'm going to do that either. Economy back on track, so the share price has just bumped up again, which is nice. But we still need like 1 and a bit million. Okay, that's not making any money, so let's sell that. I thought the munitions factory was going to make money, but it's clearly not. Even though it's operating, like producing 3 and a bit loads per year, it's still just not making money. Maybe because we can't... Well, we should be able to hold the ammunition out, but I don't know. I feel like share price took another hit, possibly. We've reduced the dividend again. Growing prosperity, but it's going to be really close whether or not I do this. Putting all that effort into my net worth at sort of great cost to the actual company itself. Buying back a lot of stock. So it's currently 7.5 million. If the share price stays about $50, then we're okay. They've reduced the dividend, the share price took a hit. We've still got like 18 months to do it. We've only got 6 months to do that, so that's going to be a fail. On the plus side, if we do get this net worth, then we're guaranteed a silver no matter what. The downside is that if we fail, this net worth, then we have to do everything else to get a gold. And I can't see that happening. Because I don't know what it's going to throw at us. But so far it's been fairly brutal. So in terms of shares, we own about a quarter, just under a quarter of the company. So assuming we stay in prosperity / boom, we're going to be okay. And the company is making profit. The Greek army is an important client to your company, and failing to meet their expectations won't yield a victory point for you. Remember, you needed to haul 5 troops and 5 weapons to the Thessaly region before the turn of the century. You didn't. I tried, okay? Right, and on that note, I'm going to save the game and create a new video part. So yeah, new video part coming right up.